There exists a power within you that most people never tap into. Not because it's unreachable, not because it's reserved for a chosen few, but because we have been conditioned to believe that change takes time, that transformation is a slow, arduous process. But what if I told you that everything you need, everything you have been seeking, lies within just 9 days? 9 days to rewire your mind. 9 days to shift your reality. 9 days to become a completely new version of yourself. The mind is an incredible instrument, a quantum processor capable of creating, destroying, and reshaping reality. Yet, most of us wake up every day thinking the same thoughts, feeling the same emotions, performing the same routines, reinforcing the same identity. We live on autopilot, prisoners of our past, repeating the same experiences and wondering why nothing changes. But the moment you decide, truly decide, to break free, the moment you step into the unknown and let go of who you thought you were, you step into infinite potential. And this shift doesn't take years. It doesn't even take months. It takes a decision, and with the right process, it takes just 9 days. When you wake up in the morning, your brain is operating in a highly suggestible state. This is the moment where you have the power to rewrite your story. But what do most people do? They reach for their phone, they check their messages, they scroll through the news, and immediately, they reconnect with the same emotions, the same identity they had yesterday. They are reaffirming the same self. But you don't have to. Imagine waking up, and instead of feeding your past, you begin feeding your future. You set an intention so clear, so powerful, that your brain starts working in new ways. The neurons begin firing in different patterns, and suddenly, you are no longer the person you were the day before. The science of transformation is simple. The body and mind are a record of the past, and they want to keep you in the familiar because familiarity feels safe. But transformation happens when you disrupt that cycle. For 9 days, you must break the habits that define you. You must change your thoughts before your thoughts change you. You must become greater than your environment, greater than your emotions, greater than the addiction to who you once were. At first, resistance will come. Your mind will tell you this is impossible. It will try to pull you back into old patterns. But this is the test. When you push through, when you no longer accept the limitations of the past as your reality, you step into the unknown. And the unknown is where all possibilities exist. The unknown is where miracles happen. Imagine a life where you are no longer bound by old beliefs. Imagine waking up and instead of feeling stress, anxiety, or self-doubt, you feel gratitude, excitement, certainty. Your body, your cells, your very biology will begin responding differently. You will wake up with energy, as if your future is pulling you forward instead of your past holding you back. And what happens then? The universe responds. Because your mind and body are no longer aligned with your past reality, they begin attracting a new one. 9 days. That's all it takes to shift your consciousness. 9 days of breaking free from the familiar. 9 days of living in your future before it manifests. The brain does not know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. So when you live as if your future is already happening, you are signaling your body to shift, your mind to rewire, and your reality to reorganize itself. The first few days, you will feel uncomfortable. This is expected. The mind resists change, just as the body resists new habits. But discomfort is a sign that transformation is occurring. If you are not uncomfortable, you are not growing. The key is persistence. Each morning, before your old thoughts take hold, you remind yourself of who you are becoming. You visualize your future in detail, so vivid that your mind accepts it as truth. You feel the emotions of that future as if it is happening now, because in the quantum field, it is. And by the time you reach the 9th day, something shifts. Your thoughts feel different. Your emotions feel lighter. Your energy is no longer trapped in the past. You are free. People think that change is hard because they approach it the wrong way. They try to change from the outside in. They focus on circumstances, on external conditions, on what they lack. But transformation is an internal process. The moment you change your mind, the moment you shift your energy, everything else follows. When you live in the energy of your future, your external reality has no choice but to catch up. This is not philosophy. This is not wishful thinking. This is how the brain, the body, and the quantum field operate. Now, imagine a version of you that no longer doubts. A version of you that no longer waits for circumstances to change before you feel joy. A version of you that wakes up every day expecting the miraculous, not as a possibility, but as an inevitability. That version exists. That version is waiting, and you can become it in just 9 days. Most people wait for a crisis, for a diagnosis, for a breakdown before they make a change. But you don't have to wait for suffering to push you into transformation. You can choose now, right now. You can decide that the old version of you is done. You can declare that the past no longer defines you. And when you truly commit, when you no longer give energy to your past self, but instead fully embody your future self, everything aligns. You are more powerful than you know. You have everything within you to create a life beyond what you've imagined. And the only thing standing between you and that life is a decision. A decision to let go of the old and step into the new. 9 days. That's all it takes. The question is, are you ready?